Alright, Evil Softman here, back for another vid. Yeah, I kind of left this a bit late. It's been like a week, but I am going to do my E3 thoughts. Just want to get them out. I know it's a bit irrelevant now because it's been a week, but still. I may have to do 2 videos for this because I have a feeling I'm going to overrun. So, we'll get on with it. Xbox conference. Xbox conference I thought was the worst of the 3 because it really didn't have anything that really set it alight for me. I thought the Kinect was a bit underwhelming, especially when you saw the actual games they were going to try and use it for, especially the stuff that was getting developed by Xbox Studios itself, like the Kinect Animals and that obstacle course kind of game. They looked fun, but they looked the same kind of problems that the Wii had at launch. It was like lots of party games that basically you would play once but you would never go back to, and considering how much the rumour is that it's getting priced at, which is like 150 quid or something, that's a worry. You're not going to spend 150 quid on something you're not going to play that often. It's just not going to happen. It's not viably money efficient to actually even try it, and I'm not entirely taken with anything that's getting shown off at this Kinect thing. I know it's meant for more casual gamers, but I like a lot of the stuff in the Wii, and that's all near enough casual gamer. So, I just don't see it at all. It just didn't blow me away or anything. The redesign for the 360 I liked, but I don't see much point in actually buying a new 360 just for the redesign. I know I have an original Xbox 360. It was like bought on day of release, and so it'll have all the heating problems. So what I do, I'm never usually using it that much so it doesn't overheat and red ring, because really and honestly, it might be more when than if. But I thought the new design looked pretty smart, pretty snazzy, but like I say, it's not going to focus me to buy a new one or trade my old one in. Well, not at the moment anyway. I'm fickle. It probably will happen. The new games that were shown off, well, they didn't really show off many new games because Metal Gear Rising was announced last year. This is the first footage of it, and it does look very, very good, except it's coming out on the PS3 as well, so it's not really even an exclusive. It's just that PS3 didn't mention it really through the conference. He showed off a bit of Black Ops, which does look pretty damn good. It's just that it's another Call of Duty game. You kind of know what you're going to expect with these games. You're going in there for the story, and if you see too much, then really and honestly enough, it's going to spoil it. Medal of Honor looked pretty good. But you got the feeling with the 360 conference, it just wasn't anything there that really blew you away. I can't think of anything, and now I've got this bloody eBay warning coming up on my phone. But nothing really blew you away from the 360 one. None. And you could see where that reveal was coming from the console a mile off. Throughout the whole Kinect thing, they had that camera straight onto that 360. I'm like thinking, well, that's a bit weird. Why are they focusing on that 360? They're never going near the front to show it off, so you kind of knew that reveal was coming. I just had an inkling for like about a good 25 minutes before that actual reveal happened. But it just, thinking back in comparison to all of them, it just came off looking quite weak, especially compared to last year where they had all the big announcements and the big ways of using Kinect, which they really didn't use. It was like very much aimed at the core gamer, a lot of these games, and there was nothing really, apart from the Forza 3 update, that was saying, well, this is what we're going to use Kinect for. Just nothing really there. They had that whole thing with ESPN getting put on there, which I doubt will get brought over to the UK. It'd be nice to do it with Sky Sports, but the way they're charging that on the Sky Player, I seriously doubt it. I know there is ESPN in the UK now, but they charge it on the service on Sky, and it's about a tenner a month, so something tells me, no, we're not going to get that for free. Not a chance in hell. So you Americans, you be happy with your thing. But like I say, because we've had the Sky Player, we've had something similar for quite a while now. And yes, there's been extra things in like quizzes and team colors and everything, but the fundamental design of it is exactly like the Sky Player. So it's nothing exactly new. And that was exactly what I thought the 360, because nothing was exactly new out of it that really felt amazing. The PS3 conference I kind of liked. It was a lot better. It was a lot more focused on the games. I just thought it was a bit misguided in its push of 3D technology. 3D technology is going to be big. The way they've pushed this, the adoption rate, it will be big with all the 3D cinema and everything. But I can't see it being big by next year or even the end of this year. They're talking about putting like all these 3D TVs and everything. The adoption, they've been running adverts on the World Cup football and everything. Every advert, they've got like this 3D thing. Don't you think it's time to upgrade to a 3D TV? It's like, not when it cost about $2,000. No, it's like bugger off. Like the best one I saw was in Comet. They actually showed off the, what was it, a 50-inch LED 3D Panasonic TV. Was it Panasonic or Samsung TV? And my God, was it gorgeous screen, because I saw this 3D demo. But you're not going to pay $2,500 for a TV, and it's not. You're going to have to wait probably about 2 years before these TV adoption rates come down. And that was the real problem with the PS3 in the first place, was that there wasn't as many people having HD TVs as there are now. So that could be a mistake. I do think the move is a smart idea, because it's taking everything that was good about the Wii, everything that good ideas about the Wii, and bringing them onto the PS3 with like HD graphics and your internet connection and moving with friends and everything. You say, well, you could have this, but you could have all these different features on the PS3, so why keep the Wii? Especially as they're like bringing games across like Dead Space Extraction that were good games, but did nothing on the Wii, and I bet you it sells better on the PS3 bundled with Dead Space 2. I can promise you that. It'll make their profit back on that. Especially if the success of Dead Space on the PS3. Well, the hype has like become quite cult now, so I have a feeling Dead Space 2 will sell quite well. They showed that off, and that looked really impressive. Little Big Planet 2 looked really impressive. It had all these different functions and everything, like a programmable AI for the robots and the ability to do all these different types of games. Yes, the video for it had been shown a few weeks earlier, but I hadn't seen it. And looking at it, just like, oh, that is awesome. I was such a big fan of Little Big Planet, the first one, and so that really was selling it to me. Killzone 3 didn't do anything for me. It just looked fairly like Killzone 2, and I have Killzone 2, I got it quite cheap, but really and honestly, I just didn't think it was that impressive. Maybe it was because you didn't have the 3D thing, plus the PS Move controls. There was a lot of things, they really were pushing that early on for the conference. Then they were releasing some really big games quite near the end of the conference, and they were going for like the big hits. And you had like the new Twisted Metal, which actually looked pretty good. They had the new Infamous, which looked damn good as well. And so PS3 had a load of like big titles that could actually push the conference, and you thought, this is what we're excited for, right? PS3, this is what we like. You couldn't get the same feeling from the 360 one of what was coming, because everything that was kind of big on the 360 that's coming is either next year or it's it was just really late on, or it was for Connect and you just didn't think it was going to be worth it. PS3 Move's only going to be as cheap as well, because I've got the camera, well, I'm recording on it now, so I think I only have to buy the controller and the nunchuck accessory thing. So that's only going to cost probably about 50 quid. So that shouldn't be so bad either. So that's a good thing. Right, I think I'll end it there, and then I'll go and do the Nintendo one, plus any other extra things I've been seeing. So this is Evil Slothman, out.